Welcome, everyone, to The Explainer. Today, we're putting on our analytical hats and taking the market pulse of a massive, absolute game changer of a disruption happening right now in the body jewelry space. Look, if you think body jewelry is just about, fleeting fashion trends or aesthetics, you might want to buckle up. Your perspective is about to get entirely shifted. We're actually looking at a fundamental material revolution that is completely rewriting the rules of the industry. Okay, let's dive right into this with a number that is guaranteed to make any market analyst do a double take: 8.3%. That is the compound annual growth rate of the polymer body jewelry segment right now. I mean, it is absolutely exploding, making it the fastest growing material category in the entire global body jewelry market. But the big question is, why? What exactly is driving this sudden, massive surge? Well, to uncover exactly why, here's our roadmap for today. We're going to hit 1. The polymer market boom. 2. Defining BioFlex. 3. Why flexibility matters. 4. Solving the nickel problem. 5. The medical imaging advantage. And finally, 6. The future market trajectory. All right, Section 1. The polymer market boom. It's absolutely crucial to understand right from the jump that this isn't just some cyclical, flash-in-the-pan fashion trend. This is a structural market shift. Now, what's really interesting here is how polymer, sitting at that 8.3% growth rate, is visibly outpacing established heavyweights. I mean, titanium is at 7.1%, and precious metals are being left in the dust at 5.2%. It's even aggressively cannibalizing the declining acrylic and costume jewelry segments. Polymer is just taking the lead, plain and simple. But here's the real kicker when we check the market pulse. This segment currently holds only about a 12% market share. That is tiny, which means we are looking at a market with immense, almost unbelievable headroom. Analysts are projecting that on this trajectory, revenue in this specific segment is set to literally double in just 3 years, long before it even sniffs market saturation. Moving on to Section 2, Beyond Plastic, Defining BioFlex. So, what's the actual engine fueling this boom? Well, we have to completely separate our basic consumer assumptions about quote-unquote plastic from the medical reality of this core material. When you hear polymer jewelry, you might immediately picture, that cheap, brittle plastic from a mall kiosk back in 2005. Let me assure you, BioFlex is absolutely not that. It's a highly engineered, medical-grade material, a PPR random copolymer, to be exact. It's built on a USP Class V biocompatible resin, and get this, it's been in clean clinical use since the late 1990s. We literally have over 25 years of real-world data proving this isn't just some cheap plastic alternative. It is a fully validated implant material. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why BioFlex is in a league of its own when you compare it directly to the alternatives. Take traditional acrylic. It's brittle, it degrades under a sterilizing autoclave, and it has 0 ISO certification. What about PVC? Sure, it's flexible, but it's loaded with plasticizers and will literally melt into a puddle in an autoclave. Traditional 316L steel? Totally rigid, and it can leach nickel. BioFlex, on the flip side, is highly flexible. It effortlessly withstands 8 to 12 autoclave cycles, contains literally 0 nickel, and holds that incredibly important ISO 109936 certification for the biological evaluation of implantable materials. Just to really hammer home the insane purity of this material, consider the phthalate traces. Phthalates are chemicals used to make plastics more durable, right? But they are heavily regulated. The extraordinarily strict European REACH restriction threshold is 1,000 parts per million. BioFlex measures below 1 part per million. That is 3 whole orders of magnitude below the legal limit. This isn't just some clever marketing spin. This is a hard, verified laboratory result. Let's jump to Section 3, Clinical Proof, Flexibility Matters. Now let's shift our investigation a bit to the actual physical mechanisms driving this massive market adoption. Because the market isn't just buying BioFlex for its chemical purity. They're buying it because of how it physically behaves inside the human body. Let's talk about the dreaded ouch factor with traditional metal jewelry, especially with oral piercings. Look, metal is rigid. It doesn't give. When a metal barbell rests against the back of your teeth, it basically acts as a mechanical fulcrum, like a tiny lever. Every single time your tongue moves, that metal applies pressure. Over months, over years, this constant mechanical leverage leads to highly documented, serious clinical consequences, severe gum recession, and permanent enamel erosion. BioFlex essentially solves this trauma problem overnight. Because the shaft is actually flexible, it absorbs and distributes that mechanical force instead of just ramming it directly into your teeth and gums. It flexes right along with your tongue. But the clinical advantages are way bigger than just preventing oral damage. Think about a fresh, brand new piercing. What does it do? It swells up. A rigid metal bar can't accommodate that swelling unless the piercer uses a comically long, awkward bar that turns into a massive snag hazard the second the swelling goes down. BioFlex naturally accommodates that initial tissue swelling through its own material compliance, drastically reducing the need for all those constant, painful bar length changes during the healing cycle.
Moving right along to Section 4, solving the nickel problem.
So this flexibility actually builds into another massive structural advantage, solving what is arguably the biggest issue disrupting the traditional steel jewelry market right now: nickel allergy. It is incredibly common. It affects roughly 11.4% of the general population. But get this, in some European female cohorts, sensitive vision prevalence hits nearly 19.8%. That's almost 1 in 5. Why? Because inserting nickel-containing jewelry into a fresh piercing, which, let's be honest, is an open wound, allows interstitial fluid to accelerate the release of metal ions straight into the bloodstream. Actually, adults with piercings have a 5.9 times higher odds ratio of developing a nickel allergy compared to people without them. And this is exactly where the old guard of body jewelry totally fails. Standard 316L surgical steel, which has been the industry staple forever, contains 8 to 14% nickel. Even the steel marketed as nickel-free can still leach trace amounts during that critical healing phase. Now compare that directly to BioFlex. Because it's a PPR polymer, it contains exactly 0 metals, none. And no metals means 0 nickel, which means absolutely 0 sensitization risk for the client, period. This leads us perfectly into Section 5, the medical imaging advantage. So the crucial point here is a slightly niche but incredibly important medical application that is driving permanent, baked-in demand. BioFlex is completely radiolucent, meaning it simply does not show up on MRI or CT scans at all. Now, while titanium is technically MRI safe because it's non-ferromagnetic, the reality on the ground is totally different. Radiologists and MRI techs routinely enforce a strict blanket no metal whatsoever policy before they even let you near the machine. For you or me, going in for one routine scan, popping out a piercing is just an annoyance, right? But for patients undergoing intensive, super frequent medical treatments, like oncology or neurology patients, constantly taking jewelry in and out almost always leads to the piercing channel permanently closing up. BioFlex offers a really profound human element here. Because there's 0 metal, patients don't have to take it out. It literally saves piercings for patients who are already navigating incredibly stressful medical journeys. All right, bringing it home. Section 6, future market trajectory. Let's bring this whole thing full circle back to that explosive financial forecast we talked about at the very beginning. How does all this chemical and clinical data explain it? Well, that 8.3% growth rate is completely sustainable, precisely because it's built on deep structural drivers, not just a passing aesthetic trend. We've got mountain after mountain of clinical data educating consumers about dental damage. We have skyrocketing global awareness about nickel allergies. We have permanent, non-negotiable demands for MRI compatibility. And overarching all of this, super strict regulatory frameworks like REACH in Europe and the FDA that are aggressively favoring fully certified validated materials over cheap, uncertified imports. I love this quote from the research because it hits the nail right on the head regarding the market pulse. The market is not choosing between polymer and titanium. It is choosing between a certified, clinically validated material and an uncertified one. BioFlex isn't stealing market share from titanium. Titanium is incredibly safe. No, it is aggressively gobbling up market share from problematic steel and those degrading, uncertified acrylics simply because consumers and piercers alike are finally demanding safety and true compliance. And that brings us to the ultimate takeaway for you today. The body jewelry market is waking up to clinical reality, and it's shifting rapidly toward medical-grade safety. So I'll leave you with this final kind of provocative thought to chew on. When was the last time you actually checked the biocompatibility of your own jewelry? What uncertified material might be sitting in your piercing right now?